It's slime time! Hello, fans, and welcome back to some more Tactics Ogre Reborn. Hello there, Kiyuki. How are you doing today? I do have some announcements to make, but there's barely anyone here right now, so it seems silly to do the announcements before the game like you would normally do. So, I will save them for later. Usually there's a lot more people watching at the end of the stream than at the beginning of the stream, because this is too early for a lot of people. So hopefully I can remember to do the announcements after I finish playing, and not go, because usually when I stop the game, I go straight into like a routine where like, oh, I look for somebody to read out and do my outro and all that. I have to not do that. I have to go back to the chat screen and talk to you guys for a bit before I do all the ending stuff. So, with any luck, I'll remember. Hey there, Caesar. I ate all the ice cream, of course. What do you think I did with it? What has somebody to do with ice cream but eat it? It's mine. It's in my belly. Now there's no more ice cream. Your whole life is ruined. Mwahahaha. Think again. I didn't even think in the first place. Joke's on you. I never think. Anyway, let's head over to our gaming screen so I can load up the game and get right into it. Wait for what? Nope, I took away a little ice cream. I didn't forget anything. Maybe you forgot something. You're too busy asking about ice cream. Sounds like you forgot. Oh yeah, prove it.
Tactics, Ogre.
Normally you show up, I put a sign, do the question. Do you ever wait for a sign on anybody else? Well, he's trying to figure that out. Hold on, look at my Ernie real quick. You know, earlier, I was praising Punny a lot. Because, like, for, like, all of Chapter 2 and maybe the first half of Chapter 3, like, he was a lifesaver. Because of all these dragons and how good they were. But it's come to the point where he's no longer useful. I'm sorry, Punny. I know you're not watching this right now, but if you ever see this, I have to tell you that your usefulness has run out. Because all the beast-type units suddenly suck. They don't do any damage. They don't really have any viability anymore. Dragons, beast, all of them are kind of terrible at this point in the game. Zero, why is your streak 0? 'Cause you kept missing streams. What do you think your streak is 0? It should be 1 now. 'Cause you're on this stream, right? Blame your mother. It's back to 1, yeah. That's what happens. And we'll never know how high your streak went because you never hit the button to share it. So I don't know if you ever had a streak higher than 1, for all I know. Mommy won't let you watch Cersei stream. The bird's too mean. Not for Caesar's eyes. But yeah, unfortunately, Punny and the Dragon / Beast is no longer an effective strategy, so I'm gonna be phasing that out and not using him as much. Unless there are like some higher tier monsters that I can acquire, but... And it's weird too because it's only my monsters. Because if you saw the battle with Gap or whatever his name was, his monsters were way stronger. But that might be just special for him. I don't know about any other enemy monsters. But yeah, monsters just kind of phase out toward the end of the game. Like end of chapter 3, and I'm assuming like the final chapter just going to be like ineffective entirely. Alright, let's see what Caesar's saying. If you could be any food, what food would you be? I would definitely not be a blueberry. You've got the wrong person for that. Clearly, I am Jello. It's the only food that I could be. Some sort of like blue, like cotton candy or whatever flavored Jello. No, I'm not ice cream. You're ice cream. See, I wish you asked me the question you asked, who was the last person you asked a question to? Probably Lilim. Like, that question would have been good for me. It was terrible for her. Then again, I could probably answer any question because I am just awesome like that. Yeah, whatever question you asked last time to whoever it was you asked last time. Last question of the day you had. I don't remember you giving her one. Because Dandra hasn't streamed in like over a month, so that could not have possibly been the last question of the day. That would mean you haven't done any question of the day in like a month and a half. Caesar is completely out of it. He's already going senile. He has no idea what's going on. Well, heck, Daedry's not been around? Clearly you don't. You got too much ice cream in your brain. Brain freeze. Then why did you ask where she was? As if you had asked her a question the day recently. Anyway, let's go to the stupid map. This is gonna be tough. This might take a few tries to get. It's not an easy one. Even though I did say it was me phasing out Beast and Dragons here, I'm gonna do it like one last map for this one because this is a weird map. I'm hoping they can just be meat sponges. And these ones can fly, which will be useful for the fact that there's a lot of like high terrain and I can't get up. This strategy might not even work, but it's what I'm gonna try the first time. And if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. You were infinity confused and infinity confusing, apparently. According to... Who was it? Was it Sari that called you infinity confusing? Yeah. If she said it, it must be true. She's too innocent to lie. And she's too cute to be wrong. How confusing are you to Cersei? I don't know, ask Cersei. I don't know, ask Lilim. I mean, if you say so. So, I'm of two minds on this battle. One idea I had was to just kind of sit here and wait for them to get closer and try to pick them off as they're coming. Though a lot of them have range attacks anyway, so that probably doesn't work. And my fear with that idea is that if they get too close, because my wall doesn't extend too far, they'll just hit Dedra and destroy her real easily. Which is kind of one of the biggest things. If they all target her, she dies. Because they do like 300 damage in attack. Which, she could take maybe like 2 of those and then she's dead. And she's my only reviver. So that's not going to work. But if I move the line of engagement too far up, then everyone's overextended. And they just get beat up by all the enemies. Especially when their finishing skills come. So it's really hard to figure out exactly where I'm supposed to place my units for this to be optimal. Usually turtle in the corner down at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, but the problem is, if I do that, like I just said, Dedra's gonna die. Because if I turtle up around here, once the enemies get to like here, they can just like magic or shoot her from a distance. Like one bow using Templar can just use Mighty Blow and take half her health away. So they're just gonna gang up on her. So it's hard to decide, you know, how I'm supposed to play this properly. Can't throw a rock that far, can you? Nope. The one benefit of the dragons is they do have the whole, was it rampart or whatever, to block people from physically walking past them. So none of the melee guys are going to get to my healer. But I'm not concerned about that because like half the units have range attacks that's going to get to her instead. So I can't really wait for them to come to me. They're gonna pick me off anyway. They've got such an advantage with all that ranged stuff. You come closer to these guys so you can empower them all. I need to get everybody close to each other. But Canopus is gonna go elsewhere because he can fly. So he's gonna do like a different strategy. I don't think he hit anything right now though. I don't want them to draw too much attention though because I don't want them to all gang up on him. I'm gonna eventually send the flying beast with Canopus. And they're gonna just like fly up the thing. But I need to like establish a front first. Well, how much I want that crit. But I know that's not what we're doing right now. Okay, dragon skill is nice. Oh, the dragon... I put the dragon... I might set the dragon the wrong way. That was a mistake. Need to go over here to give her an air. All the power-ups are like near them. And not in good position for me to grab. Okay, 127 damage attack is not gonna hurt me. Sustain it, grab this. Just because you're here. That'd be good for later. Okay, nice. I like it when they miss me. Which would never happen if I didn't have a mod installed. Because apparently, without mods, all attacks are like 100% accuracy no matter what. Even if you make them face on. It's stupid. So I modded the game to actually have real percentages. Nice, she's doing both empowerment. That's good. Good job, honey. The Templars take good damage, so they're not, like, strong physically. Now you can say, miss me, now you gotta kiss me to the enemies when they miss. I could say that. Give me a smoochy smooch. Okay, go too far forward. Just enough. Do not fearful impact me. That's gonna ruin my whole plan. I can safely go on to this tile, just because he has enemy buff cards anyway. Alright, one down. Can't really do anything. I guess I can throw a boulder, right? Oh wow, 200 and something damage for a boulder? I hope it hits. Of course it didn't. Okay, means I can get this crit card. That might be helpful. Oh, he's not empowered anymore because he did the pincer attack. Whatever. Of course, he's with his boss to start with 4 buff cards already. Gonna love that. I don't have the ease spell, do I? Now I just got resurrect. I wonder if I should take off heal 1 for ease. But sometimes I don't want to use all 30 MP. Because you start with 0, so it's kind of difficult. But maybe it would be for the best for me to just have heal 2, major heal, resurrect, and ease. Not that I'm anywhere near him to do that, but if he flies all the way to her, and then her next turn she could have, in theory, done the status cure. This isn't able to do right now. Shouldn't I group them like that? Now she needs to do something. She needs to heal. Honey, in particular. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, we'll do Mighty Impact instead. I'm not happy with the odds of hitting on the finishing strike. That's almost as much damage. Bloodsetting is such a good skill. It feels like cheating. There go those. I don't mind they do in the beast, because the beast can take it. They're like, got so much health. But if they do that lightning blade nonsense on any of my good units, that's a problem. Do we do petrol breath? To slow these guys down, potentially. Oh well. It was worth a try. Oh, so close to a kill. Tail Lash? Tail Lash. He's gonna systematically dissect them. Couldn't get that card though. I think that's more important right now than attacking the weak guy. Oh, that guy is petrified. I think. If only doing 2 damage, he must be petrified. Yeah, he's not moving. I didn't see that. I thought it missed both of them. It's really all of him needs healing. Actually, where is this guy going? He's a guy for a while. I'm mostly afraid of... Where's the boss? Okay, he hasn't moved yet. So he may not... Well, he might still be able to do Meteor, though. I can't risk it. I have to have Hobo Jim over here do his harvest stance just to give us a little bit more health. Okay. Oh gosh, yes. Well, he's not gonna do physical studies yet. I knew he was gonna do Meteor. I don't think he hit Punny with it though. Yeah, empower all my guys. That's perfect. That's what you need to do. And then... I don't think he can strike down... Oh, yes, he can. He can Uro down here. Nice. Jojo! That's gonna be on... Yep! See? This is why I can't just... hole up down there. Because if I do that, they just do over half her health in one shot. That is the flaw in way of playing. I need to flee with you. Could hit you first. And the good thing to do when you're frightened, though, he still out-damages him. But I don't think I want to take the damage. This isn't for much, but it's something. Surprised she has not gotten a single Mother's Blessing the entire time. It's like 3 turns to get it and she had. Don't do drain. I need people to melee attack my dragons now they have dragon scale on. So they can take damage to the cells. The fact that that's not happening is a little annoying. This is gonna be nice. That sand breath. Definitely helpful. Damn, they got a lot of health. Actually. Go mess with Petrified guy. And he's gonna come back and with a vengeance eventually, but if I can take care of some of these other ones first, that'd be nice. Mihawk isn't AoE, right? Yeah, it's single, I think. Oh, it's Alton. At first I thought his name said Anton. Still close to her kill, too. Key crit. Nice! Not enough a loyalty card for the monsters. And you got good health, press ahead and get this strength up. And maybe distract the guys up there. Okay, dragon scale. Fortunately, they used Tail Lash last time. You don't really have the health to, or the MP to do anything useful. Oh, nice pincer. Alright. That's good. We got 2 down in a row. Read some more healing hobo. How much can you get? Nope. That's not the good spot. I wanted to get the strength up card, but that's not gonna be a thing. I'm not too worried about Sistina. It's like everyone else that I care about. Of course, this just means that I'm gonna get hit by more AoE stuff and undo the heal. But, oh well. And this is just gonna shoot somebody with a critical back attack. Yeah, she's gonna die. Unless I can kill every single archer. And in a hurry. Ooh, that's some damage. Why is this archer so tough? I gotta do it though. And hope nobody picks up that critical card. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should pick up the critical card. I'll Furkies throw this, thank you. Ow, help. Alright, Putty, still being a little useful.
Your ears or your nose?
Come again?
What? Our meeting can be no coincidence. You must have a spy in Vidok. How else would you know to come here? I should take you alive and have the names of your whisperers.
I would never betray my men.
No, I think not. You enjoy playing the martyr too much. So I ask you, which shall I cut off first? Your ears or your nose? Oh, we'll see how tight-lipped and stoic you are under the knife, boy.
Jeez. This guy's gonna be a major problem. And since it knocked back, I can't even heal all the people that get hit by that. Wonderful. And still no mother's blessing. I don't want to bring her up this far, but I need to, so she has more likely chance to get mother's blessing in the future. The skill activation card is important. Oh, now you get vigorous attack. We'll wait for that, buddy. I'll try to use him as a distraction for a bit. He can't do any damage. Oh, we can hit him now for okay amounts. If he wasn't frightened, I have to wonder how much damage that would do. If it did 141 when frightened. We'll stop. Okay, good, it missed. Ooh, no, we can't have melee people going after her. Don't heal him, the fool! I didn't know he took any damage. Wait, hit him. I don't remember attacking him yet. Ready to... Oh, I can't reach. Darn. Maybe here? I am not taking that. No. That's bullshit. Blocking my 400 damage powered up attack. We're just gonna go somewhere else. May keep doing attacks with people until one of those land. Ooh, 50% is not good though. It worked. I think we need the archer gone the most anyway. So if I can do anything to facilitate that. There we go. I keep our main character alive if we can. He's still petrifying, that's good. Is it going to be 2 people getting healed by this? Oh well. I need it, so... better than nothing. Alright, 2 of them getting powered. Let's hit Punny right back this way. Look at the accuracy on the Rapid Strike. Like, normally he's not gonna hit him, but because he hits so many, or punches so many times, it's like, yeah, that'll hit. And it killed him because of the crit. Nice. Cuddy's trying to make up for me saying that he's gonna get phased out and is useless now. He's deciding to have the best run ever. Now we got on his bus. Good thing I got that skill chance card. I knew this was gonna come in handy. Let's see, 600, 900. Just gonna have it her use it on herself and the dragon over here. Then, oh, I can't reach the next skill activation.
Tooth or nail?
What's with these dumb multiple choice questions you're asking?
A pin beneath a nail can be excruciating, and often this alone is enough to break a lesser man. But the next part is truly delicious. Simply apply flame to the end of the pin.
Enough! We have no interest in such cruelty.
But clearly he does. So he doesn't care what you're interested in. He's not doing it because he thinks you're into it.
Oh, a tooth man, are you? It's all the rage on the continent.
I want to hear nothing of tooth, nail, or all the rest.
Pity. I'll just have to kill you then. And simple butchery is such a bore. But to torture a man within a hair's breadth of his life, now there's a thing of beauty.
I need to take some notes from this guy, actually. I need to write, like, the demon characters in my story like this. That's the perfect demon mentality. Let me just torture you to death.
There's no man that can hold out forever. And once the tears start to flow, the begging is never far behind. Honor and dignity are as nothing in the face of agony. How long will you endure?
You're inhuman.
Then I hurry. So you hit from there, though. Does he counterattack? Oh, he does. And he takes, like, no damage. Okay, well, the chicken's gotta get out of here. That's definitely not gonna work. Here, go up here. Tell me you can at least do something to this guy. You could do 426 damage to this guy, but 2 to the boss. That seems incredibly imbalanced. Why does he have that much defense? Okay, I'm starting to get aggravated. That should have not been blocked. If I come at you from a different side, will you not block it, please? Thank you. The drag is not going to do anything to that guy. So we're going to ignore the boss for now. Oh, actually. Can't do it from there. Can I do it from where I am? 700 damage from Sand Breath? How much does it do on the boss, hypothetically? 140, 182, which is not, like, anywhere near as great. It's about as much defense as the petrified guy has, because he's stone, so he doesn't take damage. This feels like overkill, though. I want to actually do that move. I want to see my MP for later. MP tail lash the boss or something. Because he should be able to just finish him off with ease. Like that. Work on this guy. Since he's close to my healer. Great, I just made him closer to my healer. Bravo, me. I need a defense card. They don't have those. Alright, Dem, go back down here. Don't you need to get away from our boss anyway? Close. I guess we'll just over... Oh, no. Ice Prison's not gonna hit. Heaven's more likely to hit. This is less damage. It costs a lot more MP, but... let's just get rid of him. I can build the MP back up over time. Once there's nobody but the boss left, it'd be a lot harder for him to kill somebody because he has to, like... he's gonna be help putting them down, basically. Don't want to move too close to Denim right now. Because of AoEs and whatnot. Okay, good. The fear is gone. Probably can't do damage to him, though. Yeah. I wonder if he can be silenced. Wait, did I see that right? Can he counterattack raged? What weapon does he have? No? He shouldn't be at counterattack range. He doesn't have like a bow or anything. I'm just gonna attack the guy that's not gonna take any damage here. At least I know he won't do anything to me. We'll just take this for now. Nope, he woke up. I was one turn too early to attack him. I guess we heal Punny? Because he's the furthest forward. And most likely to get targeted by the boss, probably. Bring Hobo Jim down here. Be better if I could stand where that box is. But I can't because I break the box. Surprised Putty survived that hit. I thought he was dead for sure. They want to petrify me. The defense is high enough as it is. We'll just try numbing hook. Of course it missed. Yeah, I'm gonna try. We're fleeing for sure on that one. Didn't be any loyalty issues. That I wasn't close to anybody. Oops. Wrong one. That's not gonna save him for very long. But you got 1,000 health. Action. Go here. That might not be the right location. Oh, I don't have enough for a wing shot. Darn. Okay, they just regular attack this guy. For to isolate the boss. Dragon skill could be nice. I could lock him in with the dragon. I can't influence that spot anyway. So this is the best I can do for preventing him from moving. I just don't want him to get over to Punny. Our league is just... Look, he can just bypass that anyway, it doesn't matter. I would think my dragon had been like up here. He can just jump up and maneuver it. But he can't get next to Punny now, but he can still magic him. Which is most of what he does anyway. And he's got plenty of MP for that. Unfortunately. No block. We're gonna just go around here and hopefully draw that Templar over. Maybe. Let's focus on this guy first. Just cause he's gotta make it annoyance while I'm trying to get the boss. Didn't do wind shot though. Oh, the dragon's in the wrong spot for it. We does 10 damage to him anyway, though. That sucks. 33. Blood Siphon does 40. I have to remember that. It's enough health for Blood Siphon being worth it this turn. We'll group them to beat out a meteor on our monsters who can take it. That would be ideal if he does that. We're healing for Punny. Maybe Hobo Jim can get into the action now? See, Dryden skill, like that. The squat. When you get over there now, because you're at good health. And I want you to empower your... Oh, he went that way. Okay, do what I want him to do, though. Because that's weaker than the alternatives. Actually, I think I could do Blood Siphon from the range. Guy is definitely tough. It might take me into the ad break to beat him. I don't like the prospect of him counterattacking me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What else can Canopus do? B10 or... Ooh, 428. This is gonna be really clutch. As usual. All the people she could hear are gone. Yeah, she keeps getting Mother's Blessing now when all the people are gone. Oh well. Hope Jim never got to use his amazing offensive output. All depends on what he does. He's gonna kill something in his turn. There's no doubt he's gonna kill something. I'm just not sure what. Yep, the cockatrice. I was expecting a group kill attempt. Wait before the ad break.
One boy.
And yet it's you who runs. All talk, are you?
I much prefer inflicting pain over receiving it. And now we part.
Seems like what Vice aspires to be. Moves I can't use. Please increase my level cap. We're gonna have to stop and not play the scene here.
Great Father. What have they done?
This is Chaos Vice, but with someone he actually cares about. I didn't know he cared about anybody. Interesting. He has a sister? The Wizard of Oz has a sister. You can kind of call him the Wizard of Oz because he did use magic. Oh, right. Yes, I know, Ad. That's why I haven't been progressing the scene. I said that already. It's funny because Oz's hair even looks kind of similar to Vice's. You think if Chaos Vice had a sister, he would be any better? Or would he still be a piece of garbage? Not that Oz is not still... Not that Oz is like greater, me think. So if that's just the difference there, I guess it would make Vice much better. Maybe if Catcher was his sister. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If Catcher was actually his sister. It's funny though, because there was some kind of implications there early on. And maybe I was misread it. But I thought they were gonna have like a thing going on. Like maybe he had like some kind of romantic interest in Cashua. But I don't know. Because he was definitely like jealous of Denim getting her attention. But I don't know if that means like he was into her and wanted like her to pay attention to him more. Or if he was just bitter about everything. He was probably into her, but she was into him. Fair enough. You know, she's not into anybody but her, well, what she thought was her brother. But Denham is the only person she ever cared about at all. Everyone else didn't exist. Anyway, I assume we're gonna get her sister now.
Syria!
Oh,
Are you alright?
she doesn't look she's in good condition.
I'm fine. What of the others?
It's slaughtered.
Why did they do this?
We freed the Abuna from Heim. Brought him here.
Why did you do that?
What Abuna?
Your father, Abuna Pranset.
My father lives. Where is he?
I know not. If his body isn't among the dead, they must have taken him with them.
That was their goal, and I came here to bring him back.
Why would the Dark Knights go to such lengths to recapture a single man?
Because of a dark secret.
They seek a woman named Manaflora. There is but one man who knows her whereabouts.
My father?
Only, I think they might already have found her.
What do you mean?
It's complicated.
Another time, then. We had best away before they return.
They're not gonna come back. They do what they need to do here.
You're right. Of course. Syria, you should come with us.
I'm not sure that's wise.
We are not the resistance you knew, Syria. The Duke's ways are not our ways. Join us. Together, we can end this war.
Too many died today that I should let it end like this. I shall take you at your word.
Good. Now, let's be off.
Another Valkyrie that I'll probably not be able to use because I don't have room for her. Especially since she probably is exactly the same as Sistine in like every way. But oh well. Of an element, which doesn't come into play very much in this game. Like the element has such a minor influence. Oh my goodness, my union level is still 25. That's my biggest grievance with this game. The union level, I feel like, messes up the flow of the game. Because you're basically like, you progress a little bit and then you can't progress at all. And then once they finally let you progress again, you're under-leveled. It's like it doesn't work right. You're supposed to be like any kind of RPG, you're supposed to gradually gain levels over time and become stronger. You're not supposed to like gain 5 levels at once, hit a brick wall, and then not progress for like several battles, and then suddenly be expected to gain another 5 levels. Like this doesn't make any sense. I think I need to do anything with the party right now. She got healed 2 and Spark Spear 2. Which is ease. Bio Valkyries can use ease. That could be a thing I could have done. I don't think I have any more, do I? Okay, I just never bought the damn spell. It's funny how there's no definitive version of this game because each version has its own flaws. Which is kind of the same problem that Final Fantasy Tactics has. I know Punny was complaining about that when he narrated about the way they did the remake of that. Where it's like, yeah, let's just... It's not for the same reason, though. It's not like, oh, every version has its flaws. It's more like, we added some stuff to the PSP version, and then, oops, we're gonna take it away for the new version. But we're gonna add other stuff to the new version. So it's like, they just has different benefits. But at the same time, it still has that whole aspect of, well, there's no definitive version. Too bad. These Chronicles on PC, that can be fixed. Potentially, yeah. Though you can say the same about this. This is on PC, so this could be fixed. It's just a lot harder to fix this one because of the way it's structured. You kind of have to pick one. Or just get good enough. I mean, I guess if you're good enough at modding yourself, you can make a master mod that fixes everything. But so far, like, everything that needs to be fixed is in a separate mod, and you can only apply one mod to the game. So you can never, like, completely fix this. But if you could somehow merge all the mods together, then you're good, because basically there's a mod to re-enable assassins. There's a mod to fix the hit percentages. There's a mod to remove the union level. Like, basically every flaw of this game can be fixed with a mod. There's just like 5 different mods that do it or something like that. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's probably like only really 2 different mods you need, but that's still the problem, is that you need 2 separate mods to fix everything. Until somebody decides to combine those 2 into one mod. Or you learn how to do it yourself if you're good enough at, you know, hacking the game. Because, yeah, the mod I have, I think, does everything except for the union level. And I didn't bother with, like, getting rid of that, mostly because, well, first of all, I would, like, get rid of the better mod that I have in place. But also, technically, this is the way this version of the game was designed to be played, so I should at least, the first time through, play it correctly. Like, bringing back the rogues is not is a minor thing. I don't think that changes, like, oh yeah, technically you can say, oh, well, was it meant to be played with rogues? But, like, okay, they don't break the game or anything. The rogue class isn't even complete in this version. It's only, like, partially made. So it's not that good. It's just pretty good. Like, if it had sneak attack or something, then it'd be broken. But it doesn't. Or whatever. Like, I think that there was some skill in the PSP version. I don't remember what it was, but I was looking at there's like some kind of skill in the PSP version which is like incredibly broken that they did not put in this version when they were making it. Also, they don't have the ability to steal items, which I think maybe existed in the PSP version, potentially. That was not ported over either. They only gave him like the first 2 skills in the skill set, and that's it. Alright, get to Fidok, I guess. Why are we going to Fidok? I don't even know what the story's doing at this point. Why are we going here? I absolutely do not remember what the purpose of going to this castle is. One of the multi-battle ones, too. So, should I go the other way I didn't do last time? Or is this a different, or am I getting this mixed up? Did I do this already? I feel like I've already done this map. And I went like one way and there's another way to go, or am I confusing with like almost identical split path map? Because if I'm not mistaken, maybe it's a different one. And there was one with the water in the front. And there was, but this one doesn't look the same as... This was a bunch of field, though. And that's just a bad thumbnail. Because I thought the other direction of the one I'm thinking of had, like, just a massive castle wall and a zigzag around it, which was annoying. Crit and I, okay. So I've never done Fidok, it's just very similar. So I don't know which one I want to do, that means. Which is fun. This seems like it has maybe more open area to engage the enemy in without having to climb the castle walls. So I'm gonna assume this is what I want. Want me to tap the strikes both tiles? A Valkyrie can do that easily. Let's scout. Okay, it is not that much height advantage for... This seems gonna be a fairly easy battle. They've got one dragon, what they do. Do they even have any Beastmasters to control the dragon? We got 2 dragons, actually. I didn't see the one sneaking down there. I don't see any, like, Beastmasters, though. So that's interesting. Alright, let me get rid of my monster units. Let's see. We're gonna get... Where is Warrior Shift? Bring Cersei back. Sure, magic will help. You're definitely going to want Diz. I guess we could use the other Valkyrie. Just to try her out for once. It's funny, actually, Punny, and welcome. Before I got into the first battle I did on the stream, I was actually talking shit about your character. Because I was like, oh, Punny was like so great for chapter 2 and like half of chapter 3 because of the dragons and everything. And that was like so useful and they were carrying. But in like the last couple of masks before this one, not this one, but the one I just did, the dragons weren't doing any damage and the beasts weren't doing much damage. They were kind of like, they sucked. All of a sudden, like they fell off in late game. Cause like, oh man, Punny's not useful anymore. So I started to say that I was starting to complain because like your character didn't seem like he was useful anymore. He got power creeped. But then in the last battle that I just did, you were having some great rolls where you like critting the enemies, stuff like that. It was just crazy. You were just critting everything, and you were just amazing. Just by yourself, like the beast. I mean, you were also helping the beasts and stuff like that. You're empowering them like every turn, but. No, you just had like some of the best rolls ever. I had never seen such good fortune. But, for the most part, the monster units are kind of falling off this late in the game. The dragons don't make the man. Although it was nice when you were making the dragons able to do like 400 plus damage a hit. I did appreciate that. But we're still gonna give you a rest for this battle. Because I don't think you're gonna be what I need right now. Because the enemy has dragons, so I need somebody to take care of their dragons instead. We can use these knight guys here for more defense in the front. I haven't used Lilum in a while. Let's use her. And then we need one more unit. Probably an archer. Let's use Arcel. Yeah, I think that looks like a decent line-up. I could use Beyond, but Beyond sucks, so probably not. I think Beyond's making my worst unit right now. Oh, by the way, Punny. Did I ever show you, or did you ever happen to see that your character learned this new move? Let me go to his screen. I'm not using his battle, so you won't be able to see it right now. You missed it, but like, he's got a second finishing move, which is called Rapid Strike, which is basically an like multiple punch thing. So yeah. I've been spamming that every time I have enough NP to use it. It's pretty accurate too. And really good damage. Even FFT, there are units that fall off in usefulness sometimes. Yeah. Usually like the really low on the clash tree ones do. Which makes sense because it's a clash tree. Like there's like a little like progression there. But this game doesn't really have that. There's no like class progression or like requirements. Like if you can change to a class, if you get the item to change the class, you can change the class at any time. There's no hierarchy. So there is really such thing as a starting class versus a ending class. It's just, but they're not all balanced because it's just hard to do that. Sidelining. Yeah, I just used you in the last battle. I didn't know you were gonna show up right after I finished using you. I'm trying to take turns and rotate my characters out. And for this battle, I really need my Dragoon. And I need this because he can, like, scare enemies, which is very useful. Speaking of my Dragoon, I gotta make sure he can do stuff against... Okay, yeah, I don't have the right setup. We need Dragon Slayer. Where is it? There's Dragon Slayer and Dragon Bane. Okay. I think that's all the adjustments I need. Oh, let me check what Diz has on. That's the most complicated part is you only have 4 skills you can use, so I have to keep like swapping stuff around to whatever makes sense for that battle. There's the one flaw of this game versus like other strategy RPGs where like you just, if you learn a skill, you just have it. Not in this game. But on the same hand, you don't have to actually like, spend points or anything to get the skills. Once you get to a certain level that the skill unlocks at, you just get it. Or you get access to it anyway. What's your setup? Okay, that's good. I think everybody is pretty good. I may have forgotten something, but hopefully not. Let's do this.
Stand proud, warriors of Bakram. Our enemy may not wield torches and scythes, but they are a mob.
Okay. Also, if you're the boss, this is gonna be super easy. Because you're a mage. I could probably kill you in like 2 attacks.
Focus your attacks on their commander, and they will wither before us. To battle!
It's gonna be a unique class though. She's got the Deneb class, I think. For some reason. Randomly. We got Deneb at home. I think she just called that in a text box, but she's not actually that class out. That's weird. Why'd they call her that if she's not that class? Yeah, she's an enchantress. She's pretending. She could never be that good. She's a wannabe. Dollar store Deneb. That I can shoot very far from here. Yeah, I believe him to come down. Critical card, the Dragoon is very nice. Interesting. I'd love to see how that comes to play. You can definitely do that. Oops. I'm hoping that means I get my turn sooner or something. Here they come. You stay back there. You eat your leaves. Guard her. Okay, that's nice. Go for it, or your shift. Miss! At least he blocked the counterattack. My work. I want to shoot the dragon with the bow, but I don't want to do like no damage to the knight. And doesn't do much to the dragon either. Fine, let's do this. Can't heal now. Oh, not at mage with crit. Try to sneak to the side there. That's gonna work out for you. A lot of archers. It's okay. Let's take, you get sneaky over here. Don't like that percentage. Hit. I'm glad I took a chance now. Damn, that shouldn't heal again. Not worth the MP use. Wet. It's like a truck. Can you finish her off? Ooh, not quite. Did you walk right up next to him to use a ranged skill? That's stupid. Is it gonna be on? I figure it's gonna be on her. Oh no. That they got 2 of those in a row really sucks. And I have a healer coming up for a while. You stay right where you are. I don't think anything can reach Cersei for a while. So I'm gonna play it a little risky and go offensive. Ooh, that's so close to a kill. And there's less damage. don't have enough for heal. Darn it. It's not gonna be enough to kill either. He has enough heal, but he can't reach to heal anyone that needs it. Heal yourself. Did not put her to sleep. Nope, that's not gonna work. I think I had to heal him. They have heal 3? That's not even available to me yet. Block. Okay, warrior shifter job's kind of done here, since the drags are dead now. Okay. Good for you, buddy. Did that 7th luck help you at all? Did it make you feel better?
little longer before the Lothlorien host arrives to relieve us. Hold! For the glory of Bakram, hold!
She has not been able to do anything to the battle yet, because it's too far away. And I find that to be funny. Okay. The cleric going after somebody in melee? Crazy? I get an angle where this works. Now. Don't like that. Another cleric attacking him in melee. What the hell? Oh wait. That's gonna help any. Uh-oh, is she gonna magic him? She did magic him. But you also got close to Canithus, and that was your fatal flaw. from the heel of a boss, aren't you? Nice. He's doing exactly what he needed to do. Does he not have the... Oh, I didn't give him the armory. Let them go in the water. Darn. It's maybe a problem. Oh, that's a weakening. Ew. That's not useful. Everybody's asleep. Worth doing dances when there's only like one other person that can get targeted by it. And she hit there. She's a 3 more MP. And perfect to use this. There's no MP dance. I did that. Feels like a waste.
Takes them so long. Surely Lothlorien has not abandoned us.
I don't see any dark knights riding from the castle. The rift between the two forces must be wide indeed.
You guys kind of betrayed them. Uh-oh, that's not good. And I don't have enough MP for Resurrect? We're about to finish the battle soon. As soon as Canopus gets a damn turn. Well, not really, because I guess she got peeled back to full. Can I do something here? She can take a nap permanently. Don't worry about it. Just shoot at her from here. You've gotta be kidding me. This guy's gonna hurt us with his crits. He gets a crit every single time. It's not how that's supposed to work. It's supposed to be just a chance. When I get a crit card, I almost never get crits. Not position for that again. Getting dicey. It's not getting turns enough. Of course she won't. Should I ask you to wake me up? Yeah. We take you out of the picture. Please and thank you. Or if you run away because you're too low on health. Uh-oh, not this guy. You can only hit one now. Okay, that's fine, date crit. Take it next to anybody to attack them, though. This I'm pretty sure I won't finish it before ads. How much damage she does, though. Terrible. That'd be very helpful to hit. Okay, we'll attack the boss while we're in ad break, but I'll attack everyone else. Uh-oh. Maybe it was a bad idea to do what I did. Did no one die from that? That's incredible. Couple people hanging on by a thread here. Might be smarter to attack the cleric, so she's less likely to use heal 3 on the boss. If we attack the boss, she's definitely going to heal and recover all that health. And nobody else can hit her in that time. Of course, any counting a critting, the crit probably would have killed the boss, actually. Oh well. Now she's more likely to heal herself, I think. Because technically she's the lowest. There, no more healing. Now we got her. It's like great damage. Do I heal or do I press? If I can kill her, but he's still gonna get a turn too, and the wizard. But I can't heal everybody. So Diz is probably gonna die and maybe even Hoberin, no matter what I do. Feels like it's smarter to take out one of the threats. A different position where they're not grouped together. Nope, that was a mistake. Let me just prioritize killing and not positioning. Can we hit her from here? Nope. Oh, but I can if I use this. Okay, it's over. GG's.
Hold the line. Hold. Yeah.
Put it to gems. Fortunately, I didn't get that heal 3 that they were using. That would have been nice. 10,000 experience that you don't get to have. Yay.
The front line is broken. Vidocq will fall.
And with me sitting the throne, a disgrace.
We must salvage what we can, my lord. Depart at once. Leave the castle's defense to us.
You expect me to desert my post?
The High Champion is a field without so much as an honor guard. I am asking you to protect him.
Of course. We must see to Lancelot. And there is the matter of the girl besides. Ozma, the castle is yours.
I'll take good care of her.
Ozma, watch yourself out there.
And you, my lord.
Oh no, I can't auto-restock. course in between where I can't do anything. When that happens. If you want to be... Oh, I guess you can't go back to that one again. Be funny if you said, oh, let me do this map too. There'd be no point in doing that, but it still shows it on there. What happens if I try to select it? Okay, yeah, nothing. Alright, let's see what we're up against this time. Got an archer, and that's really the only requirement. This one I assume is gonna be tough because we're gonna be fighting Ozma. Furry can find space too. What can she do? Much like her brother, except she's a whip user apparently. She cannot be silenced. We just sure about him because he was in the cutscene. We were just talking about her defend the castle. You got... What is this? A Hydra. That's what I need. I need to get Hydras now. Because the dragons aren't good enough. A lot of magic-y people up here. This feels odd. Because like it's an open path directly to the bosses. You could like bum rush them in theory. Oh, Hydra counts as one of them? I thought it was just a dragon of each element. Question is, can I recruit this Hydra? Hey, Punny, you still around? I thought a reason to use you this battle. Ah, interesting. Probably got Warrior Shift to weaken him now. These guys weren't that great. Into late chapter 4, you get on 9 dragons anyway. We have right now 5. Light and dark are gonna be the hardest ones. I've yet to see a light or a dark dragon. Water I can get right now easily. I just haven't bothered to do it. But I don't know how to get light or dark. I think Punny left already. Of course, it's unfortunate because I'm going to use him in this battle. Hopefully we can recruit that Hydra. Give me some more health. Hypnosis is probably good. If you were there. I just need to figure out my last frontline character. Did I go Berserker Beyond just to see if I can do damage? My best idea. Actually, you can get over there. Where is Shift and Panya go where the Hydra is? Which, let me just make sure I got that correct. Yeah. They'll go that way. Everybody else is gonna go after the bosses. Which I assume I only have to, like, knock one of them down low enough, not both. I believe it tells you that. It just says vanquish enemy leader, which is very specific. I don't like my item situation here. They'll do. Unless this goes quickly, this will probably be my last battle of the stream today. Which I assume is also last battle of Chapter 3.
Not a soul.
Fair enough. So Oz is not considered the boss. It's gonna be hard to take him out, though.
Sister,
Eh?
what are you doing here?
That's gonna be a trick.
Come to my rescue? What a good brother you are.
What are you doing?
Ah, there you are, Kashua.
Since when she learned to use a
Lancelot.
sword?
It's dangerous here. We're leaving the castle. Come with me.
My lord, I thought you were on the field.
Glad to see you still live, Ozma.
So they just sent what's-his-name out for nothing?
Sir Balsaphon awaits you without.
The hour grows late. Take whoever's left and leave the castle.
Kashua!
Leave this one to me. The princess must be kept safe.
The better part of valor is discretion. We leave at once.
You made a mockery of me at Rhyme. A slight I mean to avenge, boy.
Your right eye or your left?
God damn it! We're tired of this routine already. We get it, we get it.
Either will suffice, I should think. It would make a fine gift for your sister. A pendant? Perhaps a brooch? How fitting. I'm told you only have eyes for her.
She doesn't have eyes for him anymore. She tried to she tried to slice him up. I just right there. Don't like how confined this all is. Oh yeah, he's forced up
Denim
ahead of everybody
Gold.
else.
It is a foul turn you've done, my brother.
Twins? Yes. You have his look. Do you share his vulgar nature besides?
I hope you enjoyed that insult. It will be your last. I am Saria, leader of the Liberation Front.
Oh.
I demand vengeance for our fallen.
Didn't expect her to have dialogue. I wonder if her sister has any dialogue with him. She didn't at the Oz fight.
Now there's a woman with flint in her voice and fire in her eyes. It would be a pity to scar such a lovely face. Perhaps I'll cut your feet off at the ankles instead. Wouldn't want you running off before the real fun begins.
You had your chance to kill me, but you let it pass. A fatal mistake.
I should waste on him. Well, it says he's a target. Obviously a stronger target, but in theory, I could just take him out and end the battle. Definitely not what I'm doing right now. I need to regroup with the rest of my army first. Let's have debate.
Do not quail. I like that in a woman.
No, she's not a bird. That's Cersei.
It's not too late, you know. Surrender now, and I will spare
Yeah.
your life. House Glacius is an ancient and noble line. As our meanest servant, you would be worth 10 common folk.
Yeah, she was really gonna go for that.
If only you fought half as well as you spoke.
On second thought, I'll start by plucking out your tongue.
I'm sorry, what? This is why I don't like using Beyond. He almost got one shot before he could do anything. He survived with 42 health. Good job, buddy. He was still not a healing that's not recover that in time. I'm surprised he had that much MP just to start the battle that quickly. Must have had meditate activate or something. Damage. Feel. We're fair enough to give her any more skill. Yeah, I didn't set her up. Because I wasn't planning on using her long term. Fine.
How it must shame you, Saria, when all who called you friend are dead.
Do you think me a fool? My people were prepared to die. The shame would be in letting their deaths be in vain. I will not rest until you burn in hell.
So much MP. At this point, he might do too much damage, actually. That is the dilemma. But we're gonna see what happens. And if he kills, I'll just have to roll back. Okay. Because he didn't activate the Dragon's Bane, he doesn't kill. Or he's not gonna get turned for a while. It's gonna be dances either. Just don't know what to do with Cersei. Know what to do with you, though. Okay, that did not work. %0% from that position. Fortunately, I moved maybe a bad spot. %6 there. It's never gonna do it. I wonder if I need to not move Hober in there. Only problem is that means less or more health for him, so it's less likely to get any done. That crit cur anymore. Everybody wants Beyond's ass. Don't do that. They're gonna make it impossible for him to... Oh no. It's bad. Is that gonna make it impossible for him to recruit now? No, still 23% chance. Miss. Oh, don't get knocked back. Man, I still can try it, but 7% was not yeah, that does not work. How did he recruit him at 7% odds? That's the dumbest thing ever. Okay, whatever. Sure, we'll take it. Missed at 23. Success at 7. And you be framed, my good man. You can't be stunned. You get like 3 finishing strikes? That's not good. I want to get a 3rd finishing strike. I thought you don't get that to level 30. That's weird. Okay, despite the fact it didn't say he's immune to fear, he's immune to fear. It just say he's stun-proof. It's gonna make this somewhat different. Reach. Was my bonus objective missing? It's that much of a bonus objective. I don't think I'm gonna win this fight. This is already way too sideways. Sure, I'll lose that buff immediately. That core kind of blocks her from doing anything, I guess. I'll do what you guys are doing. Guess he'll sacrifice beyond. When I read through his deck, I have to just not pick him. He's not healthy. Don't want to get too close. Okay, I guess that works. Once again, Worship is kind of done with his usefulness. He had one job and he did. He has no healing items. Or items of any sort. Ew. Grab to her. But he also has consumed his usefulness. For the most part. Can't really heal him without... I mean, as I could heal from here. Let's go here. And just use the mending seed on her. To be damage to him. Didn't expect that to crit. I wouldn't need to use a skill if I knew it was gonna crit. Hard choice, but we'll take it. Others not gang up on me, kill him.
We have something in common after all. A sister whom we would do anything to protect.
Well, here's where Beyond dies. And he's definitely gonna go after Beyond and kill him.
Return her to me, and speak no more of what we have in common.
Ah, if only you could hear yourself. Return her to me! Return her to me! Yes, I might beg as you do in your place. I feel a lump in my throat just thinking of it.
Enough, Oz. No wonder you lost at Bode going on like this.
They did talk too much.
You wound me, sister. Have I not always been devoted entire to you?
No, I'm Beyond and go after the dragon instead. Did not expect that. Holy shit! Hira thought he was a threat. She just one-shot friggin' Hobo Jim. My goodness. Who's worse? I assume I can attack through a fallen body. I guess we'll find out. Never mind, you cannot attack through a fallen body. My goodness, this game. Give me a turn, and you go back. I should test damage numbers to see who takes more damage between him and her. I assume I do more damage to her. That good test. Yeah. Even that tells you 1 to 7. I can't even use him as a distraction. There's nowhere he can go. Actually, Beyond doesn't do that much more damage to her. I'm not expecting to win it, so I'm just kind of going all in and hoping that, like, I just damage him enough that he flees or something like before. I'm not gonna be able to save my units. Fortunately, she can't do that because archers don't do damage. Didn't get the crit either.
What have you done with my father?
What nonsense is this?
The boy is Abuna Prancet's son.
She didn't know that?
Oh, is that right?
You have Mana Flora. What do you need my father for? Tell me where you've taken him.
You don't know, do you? He lives, yes, but...
What have you done to him?
We only loosened his tongue, so to speak.
You're beasts. All of you!
That's interesting because isn't he kind of important to the Bakram? Oh my goodness, that's not much damage. Let's compare to how much it would have if he'd done to her. Tourists don't actually care about Valerian business beyond their own goals. Yeah, I get that. If their alliance wasn't already sketchy, it's got to become a lot sketchier, I guess. I wonder if that's why, was it Breton agreed to Vice's plan to try to, like, double-cross them?
Pain and agony are a rare dish. Better to serve than be served.
Okay, did my plan work? Nope. I thought because he did that quote he was gonna give up. But no, just random reaction to going at a certain health. Darn it. I need you to, like, no longer be alive. Get next to him now either. And for some reason you can't throw revives. So I have to walk up to the dragon to bring it back. There's a weapon for throwing items in the PSP version. I don't know about this. No, revives cannot be thrown no matter what. They just can't. You can throw other items. You can throw HP heals, you can throw MP heals, but you cannot throw a revival item. Great, thank you for Mother's blessing. She's down. Oh no. Damn it! All that progress undone. Let me see if I can do something else with Canopus. It won't help. But I'm seeing that change the AI pattern enough now. Oh, you get a new feel for impact? Well, she's definitely dead now. And he still didn't get healed. Oh, she healed somebody else. The reroll worked. I can't reach with... Oh, actually I can reach. It's not gonna do much damage, but... eh. She can't get hit now. She's dead. No, I didn't use the order because you weren't around. Plus, I couldn't reach the boss to do it. I was gonna do it, the last turn you got, but there was like something in the way here, so I couldn't actually go up to do it. If you get another turn before dying, then I can try it. I'm not actually gonna attack, because I know she doesn't do enough damage, probably. I'm just curious how much it would have... Yeah, 1. That's not gonna quite work. Dang it. I don't know if we're gonna, like, lose the battle before I get a chance to do the order, though. Because I don't think you're getting a turn for a while. Is barely surviving there. Are they gonna kill you? Yeah. Wait a shift, man. Damage. I probably should have done the mighty, or the tremendous shot, I mean. See how this plays out. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get another turn, honey. Battle's probably gonna be over before you do. I can't do that attack, though. Oh, come on. So close to dying. Oh, this is gonna be some funny irony. You're gonna get to see somebody else do the aura. Because Beyond has it too. He's gonna get the chance to do it instead. Okay, let's finish this sucker off. Maybe.
Oz!
Help me, sister.
It's one target, Dan.
Oz, I will soon join you in that darkest land.
Now we still have to beat her, though.
But I will not.
Is she gonna get buffed now that he died? I hope they don't do that. Okay, they didn't do like the stupid Beastmaster thing. Is this game? No. Diz, go far, far away. I don't know if I have enough resources left to beat her, too. But if I went after her first, I'd still probably have to defeat him. I don't know how it works. Oh, don't do. Can't reach any enemies now. Which kind of sucks. Every time Punny gets a turn, he can't do the Aura because he can't reach anybody. They don't want to get fisted. Geared is following you, guy. That'll help. All you have to heal is yourself. That's good. Yeah, you get the critical card. Because you can't do crits as a... Well, you could, but like, they wouldn't hurt. Because you're a healer. That actually worked out kind of well. Really keep her alive at all. Wow. She does way too much damage. She's a much bigger threat than her brother was. Her brother sometimes did a lot of damage, but she consistently is doing just outrageous amount of damage. If all my units are gonna die because of her... Yeah, I can see that. Also, we're about to head into ad break, I think. Her shift has like nothing to offer. Might as well Sonic Blade a fool. One less healer. I'll kill my main character. Did you try to pincer the... Okay, whatever. There goes Cersei. Best thing I can do is slumber shot on the cleric and hope that she falls asleep. They did not. Who do we revive first? Actually, nobody, because I think I have Mother's Blessing right now. So reviving would be stupid. I gotta take advantage of the heal up. Even she doesn't take that much damage, though. He's only slightly taking... Well, I guess you can't hear me. I'll wait till break is done to convey my thoughts. It's that water. Okay, we should be back from ads. So as well as what I was about to say is that she's pretty tanky too. Like, he only takes slightly less damage than she does. So she's far superior to him in every way. Because she does way more damage. Takes almost... Or takes, like, almost... as little, I guess. Barely any more damage than he does. Yeah, it's like nothing. She's recruitable on the law route? That's weird. Just her, not her brother? Here comes Punny. Here it is. What order time? Ooh, it's Thunder. That's actually pretty good. Ah, he's dead. Honey coming in clutch. Hopefully that stun pays off. If we're lucky, that stun that he just did will cause her to fail to do her next turn or something. That's what we're banking on. Or you that hear the stun? No, you're just gonna heal. Good. Oh, you're gonna heal him too. That's perfect, because that wasn't a threat. I must damage this cannabis do. Not enough. Yeah. Paralysis is pretty much RNG based in every game, I think, in some capacity. There's a chance you won't attack. Because even in Persona, it's chance-based. I don't know if there's a game where it's not. I gotta be careful here. Because I don't want to, like, make it so somebody better. Well, I don't think anybody better is going to be able to get in there anyway. So I might as well just, like, waste his turn on... Or not waste his turn, but use his turn on this. Just to whittle her down a little bit. Because I'm not taking a melee spot from somebody who's better served doing it. Like, there's Warrior Shift over here, but he's out of MP, I think. Well, not out of MP, but he's low on MP. And, like, dying. And probably won't do that much more damage. Can't do much. Oh, we're gonna have to throw the dragon over this way to deal with the threats on this side of the screen. Wonderful. That worked so well. And of course, she does not stumble. So she kills both of them. So, Honey did not come up clutch. The paralysis did nothing. And now all my units are dying. You could have been the savior. But it was not to be. Instead, you're gonna die. I know. I'm just mad that it didn't work out like it could have. The game could have done me a solid and didn't. How do I handle this? Yeah, she's still dead. Man, Resurrection has no range. I guess I'll revive you instead. This game does have permadeath, actually. Yeah, what QC said. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics. If the timer counts down to 0, they die forever. Because it's made by the same person who made Final Fantasy Tactics. The instant quicken, but does that help? Maybe? Yeah, it's not like Effie. They have the ability to cast revive spells. Or use revival items. That is kind of like, Fire Emblem was probably the meanest strategy RPG in existence because of that. Where it's like, if they go down to 0 HP because like, maybe the enemy got a lucky crit or something. Too bad, your hero's gone for good. No leniency, no time to bring them back. Oh, speaking of dead, this guy's about to die for good. If he gets into the turn. Forgot about him going down. So I'm gonna time over here to... Wait, what? What does she have range on? Blessing Stone. That usually doesn't have range. I'm glad, but I thought that was like adjacent to the person always. So this is a new development. I've never seen that work that way before. You could have the most perfect formation, but somehow the enemy gets behind your back line and kill your white mage and he's gone forever. That would suck. Okay, Oberon doesn't really have anything he can do, though. I guess you could try to kill the healer so that they can't prolong. Yeah, that'll probably be the best option. Might work. Okay, good. So now they can't keep the boss alive. They just have a couple archers to support her, and that's it. Which one of them is gonna kill somebody right now, I think. Ooh, almost. Please don't kill my cleric. I'm gonna go with Muddy Impact. And they get the heck out of there. You could have... Well, somehow the enemy gets behind. They can just spawn on the map whenever the devs want them to. Did not have a fun time with Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? Yeah. If you thought I overthink an RPG and I didn't have one. Was that your first Fire Emblem? 'Cause that's not the best introductory one, probably. It's a little rough. Like, not that it's a bad game, but it's probably not baby's first Fire Emblem. Not by a long shot. I would say, like, Awakening's probably baby's first Fire Emblem. Oh no, I thought that sucks. Yeah. If I would recommend somebody who never played a Fire Emblem game before to play one, definitely Awakening, because it's a lot more, nice to the player. I think the GBA ones were made... Yes, there were GBA ones made. 3 of them, in fact. That's probably not what you meant to say, but... I don't think Sacred Stones was made easier, but the first American one was made easier for sure. I guess it's called Blazing Blade. In America, it was just called Fire Emblem. Yeah, Lynn's game was made easier. Yeah. Lynn's whole little prologue was kind of like easing you into the game. Holy smokes! Yeah, that's a damn. I need Diz to come in here. That's what I was missing. Diz should have been doing all the attacking. Look at that damage output. He's a monster. It'd be something lesser though, because that's overkill. But man, I needed to use that on the boss. I'm mad that I couldn't do this 1,000 damage attack, because that's what they'd be doing to me the whole time. Alright, let's do Sonic Blade instead. Diz trying to impress Ozma over there. Ahoy ahoy, he says. Alright, here's Punny. Let's give him what's for again. Orororala! Alright, she's almost dead now. 2 Auras were very good. What can Beyond do? That's not quite enough to kill, unfortunately. If he had an Aura, it would kill, but he doesn't have enough MP for that. Okay, this should finish it off. Finish her off, I mean. Or it will miss! Dumb Hydra. You had one job, Hydra. Uh-oh. Oh, she stumbles! Okay, we got this now. Yeah, you know that's fine. Alright, Lilim. You might be able to do this? Yeah. Oh, no, not quite. Damn it. If I had enough for Heart Crush, if I had one more MP, I could have done Heart Crusher, and that would have done it. Honey always makes ladies stumble. You don't know what that means. Just go with it. It doesn't matter. That's your new motto now. Cunny makes all the ladies stumble. Can you finish her off? Okay, we got it. Bye-bye. Join your brother.
Glory to House Glacius. Glory to Lotus.
Yeah, that's why I did the attack anyway, on like the 1% chance that she crit. But I didn't expect it to happen, and it didn't. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I have like 5 people who are unconscious right now. Almost dead. But we managed to save them all. And that's the important part. Not only did I win a battle with the archer in the party, I won a battle with the archer in the party. Hee hee. So everybody lives to fight another day. And now we get to recruit the Hydra. The reason I brought Punny into his battle was to get this Hydra here. So, Punny, do you want to name your Hydra? Since you're actually here for one of these, for once. I will give you the opportunity to name it if you want. No, I didn't bring him in here. He was the enemy's dragon. I got to defect to our side. Hey, Lopez? That's a random name. Can I actually put that in here? I about that. The Hydra didn't do that much work. Him on their side. Well, here's the thing, though. By the time I got the ability to recruit the Hydra, it was one more hit away from dying anyway. So it wouldn't have been on their side either way. It would have just been unconscious and dead. So I didn't really change that much. You can't recruit them when they're actually useful to the enemy. They have to be pretty much dead. Right, you have your Hydra named pt11 for some reason. Enjoy.
Why did she go with them? What could she be thinking?
Much I learned like years later that was actually Punny's real name.
And death shall redeem thee of thy worldly sins, even as it washes clean thine eternal soul.
Oh, they didn't actually kill him yet? I was hoping Vice is already dead. It actually isn't. I'll put that to rest right now. Or maybe that's what you want us to think.
Let me go! Please! Don't kill me!
Wait, you do kill him?
Kneel, child. Pray to the Great Father.
That is the one difference between Chaos Vice and Oz. Is that once things look bad for Vice, he starts whining like a little bitch. Oz was, you know, I mean, he whined a little bit about like, I'd rather deal punishment than take it. But he didn't like beg for his life. He fought to the bitter end and, you know, just did whatever, you know. He wasn't like, oh no, don't kill me. But Vice is a wimp. At the end of the day. Yeah, twin system to impress. I guess. Though, if you hypothetically could have, like, taken her down first. Well, I guess he was pissed and wanted revenge, so he still wouldn't do that.
Neil! What have I done? Why are you doing this?
What do you mean, what have you done? You tried to kill Lancelot. What do you mean? This is so stupid. Is he that delusional that he doesn't even realize that he was a traitor? As if everybody doesn't know that he's a traitor?
Great Father Philaha, forgive the sins of this, your child.
He really is. You're gonna hang him? Good. To the gallows with you.
Please, no! Call Brenton. He'll tell you. I did as he ordered. No more.
I don't think they care.
Please, I don't want to die.
Who?
Denim! Denim!
Really? You're calling for Denim of all people at this point? Man, he's pathetic. Please just get it over with and kill him already. But at least it's over now. Is he the August of this game? I feel like Argus was less pathetic.
It was 2 days before I learned of the execution.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. He starts off like the Delita, but then he turns into a psychopath. Well, at least on this route. If you choose like the Chaos route, he turns into a psychopath. If you choose the Law route, he's a completely different character though, from what QC said. Like maybe even somewhat cool. Yeah, there's different routes. At the end of chapter 1, you basically get to choose whether you want to be like a murderous piece of crap, or if you want to be like a good person, like not do the murder. And if you choose not to do the murder, you go chaos route. If you choose to do the murder, then you go law route. And Vice basically becomes the opposite path of what you are, regardless. So if you decide, I'm not going to do murder, then Vice turns into a murder hobo. But if you say, I'm going to do the murder, then Vice becomes like some kind of vigilante or something, I think.
The Buckram reeled as rumor after rumor flooded in, following the fall of Fidok Castle. The leader of their enemy, a youth scarce old enough to shave, their owner Boona Branton, a man unworthy of their trust. The Dark Knights routed. But above all else, the news that King Dorgalawa's daughter still lived. In their desperation, the people wept. They yearned for a righteous leader, a savior to bring them prosperity. The Lady Kashua was the answer to their prayers.
Was she really, though?
Lancelot Tartaros, mouthpiece of the Holy Lodician Empire, recognized Kashua as the rightful heir to the Valerian throne. The quarrel over succession was officially laid to rest. By Lancelot's accounting, this prior unrest, as he named it, stemmed not from a deep-rooted divide between clans, but instead from the misdeeds of a handful of power-hungry men. The history books would speak of no great Valerian.
He's not wrong.
Yet only the landed and the nobility paid any service to Lancelot's tale. For those who resented the ascendancy of the Buckram, words made a poor salve. While the lie of the battlefield had changed, the war raged on. What had once been seen as a clash of clans became a rift between rulers and the ruled, a struggle to break free from the yoke of oppression.
I mean, sure, you can do that on either route.
You still live. Leave us. Can you hear that, Knight of Zenobia?
It is only a matter of time before you fall.
Which Lancelot will reign supreme? This was not looking too good.
Who rules in Valeria is a trifling matter.
Yeah, he doesn't care about Valeria. He's the Dark Knight of Lotus.
You of all people must understand this.
It's true, he's not from Valeria either. He's from Zenobia. Neither one of them belong here in this war, but they're just like here anyway.
Let me guess. Unable to stem the tide that rises from the hamlets and villages?
Perhaps we ask too much of the Buckram soldiers. They're not the soldiers we are, you know? Or the men.
Always binding people to your will, fettering them lest they show signs of free thought.
Alright, thanks for lurk, Punny. Glad you got to see your aura today.
Perhaps therein lies your problem.
They ask for a stern hand to rule them.
They ask? You're mad.
You have it wrong. It is the world that is mad. Tell me, how many of these peasants would even lift a hand to better their lot were they given a chance? How many would bloody their hands, risk their necks, walk without leaning upon another? How many would dare to fight? Think back to your own uprising. Where were the people for whom you shed blood? Safe at their hearths, grousing that more was not done for them.
Times were hard. It was all they could do to keep themselves fed.
I'm guessing that, Lotus Lancelot is a bit bitter about his past. That line is eerie telling.
Nonsense! They chose to be victims. They think that only from without the castle walls may one voice discontent. Not realizing that the quickest way to the throne is a knife to the king's ribs.
These people have the right to live out their own lives, not fill some part in a play of your design.
You have both your eyes, and yet you see less clearly than I do. True freedom is not granted from above, it is won from below. And yet the commons look without for a savior, even as they claim sovereignty over their own fate. They wait, and they wait for their savior, never taking that first step towards saving themselves.
Man is not so slothful a creature as that. They merely lack our strength.
You are much too pure of heart, Holy Knight.
Were you once as well?
The people have no need of dreams. We give them all they need.
And what is that, pray tell?
A strong, unwavering ruler.
You are mad.
All men are born with a terrible burden upon their hearts. This insatiable yearning for pleasure. They do not hesitate to take the lives of others if it will better their own. And yet, even these base creatures can know guilt. So, what do? They turn it around. This is not my fault, man says. The world has failed me. Someone must bring order to this chaos. If the commons want to pursue their pleasure, let them do it in our service, under our rule.
You call this rule? This trampling underfoot of all who disagree with you?
We trample no one. All we do is reach beneath the suppurating flesh of this world and wrench out the source of its ailment.
No. As the body strives to mend itself, so does the heart. These people you so despise may one day astonish you with their valor.
You have far too much faith in the creature called man, Knight. People are drawn to power, drawn towards safety. They will betray even their most beloved to obtain it. Kashua, come.
Kashua? What are you doing here?
Allow me to introduce to you your liege, Knight. For this girl is none other than a gift left us by Dana's king, Dogalua, the Princess Versalia, rightful ruler of Valeria.
What?
Well, as you say, the Bakram are not long for this world. But, with the princess in our hands, Valeria will beg to serve under Lodis.
Kashua, how? Is this true?
I loved Denim. As my brother, I loved him. But he was no brother to me. He abandoned me. And now, I him.
No, you abandoned him. Only. That's all that happened. You're stupid.
Kashua!
Though it pains me to part with the man who took my eye, I see no need to further torment the vanquished.
Wait, what? So they have history before this game? I didn't expect that.
Farewell.
I was wondering what happened to his eye. But apparently, Lancelot Zenobia took it somehow.
Wait!
Some point.
Farewell, Knight of Zenobia.
Yes, that's the name of the title, or it became, or at least originally. They kind of dropped it for Reborn.
The princess has not been seen since the ceremony. Not even the officers among the Bakram know her whereabouts, and the regent has lent his spies to the search. I see no other explanation but that the princess has sided with the Dark Knights.
Then the rift between Branton and Tartaros widens.
So let's see, he's got a new outfit. I wasn't even sure if that was actually him at first. Because his sprite's different.
What word of the Dark Knights?
Most remain garrisoned in Heim. But many of their commanders, including Tartaros, are conspicuously absent.
Perhaps this is why the Bakram do not move against us. What could they be scheming?
You asked me to search for the Holy Knight of Zenobia.
Yes. Have you heard something?
A confession wrung from a scullery maid. It seems that the Holy Knight languishes in the dungeon below Heim Castle.
So he lives?
Yes, but under such a guard that not even the Bakram are allowed near. I was unable to mark him with my own eyes.
Still, you have done much. Go, rest.
By your leave, Commander.
Kashua.
Commander, should we not move our forces on Heim?
I guess they really like that, Chapter 4 design gimmick.
Not as yet. It would be rash indeed to strike without first knowing the Dark Knight's purpose.
Yes, but the more time that passes before we strike, the weaker we become. Have you forgotten the way the men speak of the princess? Soldiers in your own ranks weep aloud at the thought of lifting a sword against Orgala's blood.
I know. All the more reason to not act in haste.
A report, sir.
What is it?
The soldiers at Brigantis have taken hostages and holed up inside the castle.
What's this?
What are their demands?
Our surrender to the Bakram, sir.
Okay.
After all the fighting we've been through, Not bloody likely.
So the Order of Falaha joins the fray. Their followers among the soldiers were many, were they not?
Aye, and their influence has only grown since the princess's appearance.
Not a situation we are like to change.
It's funny how, at least your opinion, the first chapter Ramza is the best of all the Ramses or whatever. Peak design at the beginning and then you get other stuff for the rest of the game.
The princess's arrival was, for many, the advent of a savior. Add to this the fact that the late Dynast king was a fervent follower of Falaha. How natural for these new converts to rekindle his cry for accord and seek to abandon the fight.
What will you do?
I see no other choice but to meet with these followers of Falaha and speak with them.
Out of the question. It's too dangerous, Commander.
Not if I go alone and unarmed. They will hear me out.
No, that makes it more dangerous. They'll just kill you or something. Look, we can restock next time, and we have 3 levels to gain before next week, I guess. I can save at least. I'm sure that's not disallowed. Is it the tidings or the other thingy? Remember that. Hawk, maybe? Oh, then his Emporium is available now. Which is part 1 of the recruitment. Yeah. There it is. So I'm guessing this is probably for another character. Didn't know they were thinking to the map, bro. You want to go to that location before doing any plot stuff. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. It was over here? Oh, there it is. Okay, it can open up. Well, that's gonna be next week because... I don't know. Yeah, probably. I wanna like get up to level cap, probably. And then start the new stuff, including this. Because if I go right now, I'll probably get my ass kicked. I need to restock and see what the shops have and all that other stuff too. So that's a good thing to do off stream. So they close that. And for those of you who have not been keeping up with events in our Discord server, I will be hosting a tournament, an online fighting game tournament next month on Saturday the 21st at 2 p.m. Pacific time for Breaker's Revenge. Something I haven't done too much in a long time, but I figured we can do a one-off here and there. So let me grab the link to the sign-up if people are interested. Where did I post that actually? Make it through over here. That is the link in chat for anybody who is watching and curious about it. It's basically being run through Fight K2, which is free to anybody. You just have to get the program and the files. And then you can play. It's open to anyone to play, whether you've ever played it before or an expert, doesn't matter. New players are perfectly welcome. And if people want to learn how to play, just reach out to me and I will be more than happy to show you the little bit that I know. I'm not an expert at all. I only know the basics, but I can at least train with people if they want to prep for the tournament. The only thing that I require is that you are on a wired connection, no Wi-Fi, because it just doesn't work very well for online gaming. We want to have the matches go as smoothly as possible. But it doesn't matter where in the world you are, as long as you have a wired connection. It's a global tournament. So check that out month. And I think that's all I had. So let's see who is streaming right now that I can raid. Wow, Boris is still streaming? That's wild. She was streaming at like 5 a.m. How is she still streaming? This must be like a separate stream that she did. That can't be the same one. Yeah, it's only been up for the last hour or so. I guess she did 2 streams today. Alright, well, let's raid Oriza then. She is the one responsible for this lovely rig. She didn't do the art, but she did rig it. So we'll say hi to my rigging mama. And as for me, slime out.